From a player who installed a virus to hack hundreds of thousands of accounts, to a team who was able to hack the entire Roblox website and stole millions of dollars, today we're going to look at how these players went from being average users in society only to go off the rails and scam players out of billions of Robux. But enough of me talking, let's jump into their stories one by one, starting with one of the most bizarre scams in Roblox history. Director Vivian joined Roblox in February of 2022 as an average player looking on the internet and finding interest in Roblox. And while most players start joining Roblox to have a ton of fun playing games, Vivian had signed up for a very weird and interesting reason, as at that time a popular hacker group would start taking over Roblox, which they are known as Tubers93, a legendary hacking group where they are known to hack some of the biggest Roblox games of all time and would troll some of the biggest creators during Roblox's peak. And while this group started to get a lot of attention, their actions really made Director Vivian excited and would start watching them a lot and try to learn how they were able to do such crazy things to any Roblox game they wanted. Unfortunately, while she tried her hardest to get inside the hacker group, she would end up having a feud between Tubers93, as she would find out that hacker group rejected her from joining the group, telling her to get lost and never speak to them again, which started her hatred with Tubers93, and she wanted to get revenge to prove that she was worthy. And on March 2nd, 2022, she would go on an unbelievable hacking spree. Her first targeted game was the popular art game known as Spray Paint, as Vivian was able to teleport every single player that was inside of that game into her own Roblox game, which created some crazy moments for the community. But while she was able to make people stay in her own game during this spree, she had another game in mind that she wanted to hack. And although this game wasn't as popular as it is today, this game would forever see things change in the Roblox community, as she would hack Please Donate, a up-and-coming Roblox game at the time where you claim your booth and have other people donate to you. But during that era of Please Donate, their files were easily able to be hacked, and Vivian was able to rob the Please Donate files to get herself free Robux. And on the same day, she would end up stealing around 68 million Robux from other players, which is an insane amount for simply robbing a few files inside of a game. However, afterwards, the leaderboards were able to reset the board and were able to refund the players, which brings this crazy story to a happy ending. But unlike this next player, there was no happy ending, as they were able to hack hundreds of thousands of Roblox accounts and cause major concern to millions online. And this all happened by one man, who was known as Lucent Waves. Lucent has been on Roblox for quite some time, and although it is very difficult to find out what made him join the platform in the first place, we eventually figured out why he joined Roblox. As in 2018, a video was published onto YouTube that was supposedly Lucent, who had stolen someone's Roblox account to drain all of its Robux and then take action to delete their accounts. Basically, throughout the rest of 2018 and early 2019, Lucent would start using any method he could to scam players, which most of them went extremely well. And his most famous yet controversial scam he used was the avatar texture scam, which is where a player will send you a message saying they want to use your avatar for a game/GFX and will use that texture to do really weird things to get you banned. Lucent had already gotten a reputation of being a very dangerous Roblox player, but his scamming tricks would get even crazier, as he would create one of the most popular Roblox plugins of all time, as he would create search blocks. First published to the Chrome Web Store on August 2nd, 2020, search blocks was originally a Roblox extension used to join users and experiences by bypassing the user's privacy settings. This allowed its users to join whoever they desired, in many cases, Roblox content creators and many developers. With most players, they did not approve of this plugin because of its potential to disrupt recordings, live streams, or simple gameplay. And people also use this to stalk others, which is not good in any situation. The plugin became a major success, and Lucent started to slow down with hacking, as he was making a lot of money without having to hack in the first place, and everything was going very well. But on November 22nd, 2022, the creator of search blocks, who at the time was Fripp, pushed an update for the search block extension and removed the repository containing the extension's source code from their GitHub account. Later that day, a large number of users posted on Twitter that most of their Robux and limiteds were missing from their accounts, which many people suspected was because of the search block extension. Users quickly realized that the limiteds they had were being stolen and transferred to a newly created Roblox account, which was known as Unstoppable Lucent, which was being used as a holding account to eventually transfer all the stolen items to another account called CC Font, who was the 13th richest user on the platform at the time of the incident. Many users and news accounts then began warning users to uninstall the search block extension to prevent future items being lost. And only a few hours after reports of Robux being stolen began surfacing on Twitter, the accounts associated with the incident were terminated, as well as the group used to store stolen Robux being locked. On November 23rd, 2022, Google removed search blocks from the Chrome website, and Roblox began restoring Robux and items lost by certain players affected by the incident. Overall, this incident became one of the nastiest situations that the community has seen in decades. And even though the total amount of Robux lost has not been answered, I can safely say that throughout his history, Lucent has been able to scam over 250 million Robux from players and stole them, that have sadly been associated with this terrible situation. And he forever changed Roblox's security measures and the safety of players. But he was only by himself making these scams possible. But there's a team out there that was able to hack the entire Roblox website and almost put them out of business. As we have the team that caused the 2012 April Fool's incident, who are known as Group 29. The 2012 April Fool's incident was a large hack on the Roblox website, resulting in the website being taken offline for a brief period of time. This was an actual hacking of Roblox, as this incident would be forever known as the April Fool's hack, which Group 29 hacked the page such both during and after it occurred. The hacker group Group 29, having been created in 2011 by Svenler, and the hack was thought to have been begun when user Svenler gained access by logging into an admin account on Site Test 3, because not all admins at the time were on the testing sites, and players were easily able to manipulate themselves by getting inside of these servers. Soon after, Svenler controlled accounts named Feedy and R17, as they were promoted to moderators and used their newfound authority to unban many terminated accounts. During this time, the user, who is known as Nikki, was able to create a notorious scam called Bab.lab, as she was able to drop the price of hats in the avatar shop tremendously, and hats were released by the minute for 1 Robux. Some hats' names were also changed, such as Explosive Hair was renamed to Rocket Hair, Hooded Space Lord was renamed to Noob Hood, and Memento Mori was renamed to Candle Skull. It is also believed that OneDev2's account was one of the compromised accounts that Svenler was able to get, as during the event, many items were added to their account and their avatar was changed several times. This led to a moderator subsequently deleting their account, and this ban was never lifted. But OneDev2 may have been granted temporary access to their account after the event, during which time they uncopy locked their game, which was known as Welcome to the Town of Robloxia. Group 29 also released multiple Roblox assets on the official Roblox account. They first released a new face with the title C:, which, if you look sideways, is a smiley face into the avatar shop for only 100 Robux. Stickmaster Luke's account was the only account that bought it, or one of the breachers added it through their avatar, and anyone else who tried to buy it would receive an error message. And throughout their crazy run, they were able to hack some of the most well-known players at the time, which was an all-time low for Roblox, as their entire website was near being shut down by a small group of individuals, which is something you have never seen on Roblox or since then. After Roblox finally was able to get everything back and were able to get rid of the perpetrators, as the total amount of Robux stolen was not documented. But due to every single Roblox account being hacked at the same time, it is safe to say that in today's market, they were able to steal billions and billions of Robux from every single player, which is something that the Roblox community will never forget. And while there have been many people that have harmed Roblox, there are many more people out there that have done worse than steal Robux from others. So if this video gets 10,000 likes, I will make my longest and most documented video showcasing the dark side of Roblox. But until then, I'm out. Peace.